What's going on, everybody? This is Brandon Schmitz and Andy Patrick with Ginger Bros Dent Show, our episode 3. Corey Nichols already on.
Look
the
at
brothers. Look at that. Quick, first one to respond.
I love Corey.
All right, so we're going to dive right into this, guys. We had a little setback, and we're postponing the Dream show with Don and Dave. Probably week after next or something, or we may have an impromptu show with them. But it's just going to be me and Andy tonight, guys. We've got
today, so we ain't got no problem with that.
We do have some stuff that we want to talk about that we're doing personally with toy drives and stuff like that. So it's just kind of works out where it's a good time to do it. So check audio. Somebody said check audio.
Can y'all hear me?
Can y'all hear us?
Hello? Give us a thumbs up or something.
Huh.
Corey said tell us something.
Yes.
Yeah, we're good.
Well, okay, my wife. Okay, good.
Cool.
Yep, awesome. Sounds good. Awesome. Then that means not on our end, it's on your end. Check your own stuff. Anyway, I don't even know who that was. If you have... What's up, Matt Moore? All right.
Moore.
We're going to have Matt Moore on here. He doesn't know it, but we're going to have him on here soon to promote his meetup that he's having on November 13th. So there's a lot. Yeah, the Ginger Bros will be there, and we will probably do a show at some point. Anyway, diving right into this, we want to, like we said last week, we do have a sponsor for this month, and we're going to go ahead and dive right into this. So Nathan Pizzo, if you haven't heard of him, go friend him on Facebook. But he's got several different things. He builds websites, pdrwebsites.com. But what's really cool that really helps us, there's a lot of website builders out there. There's a lot of people who build them for us. But he's one of the only ones that does PDR price guides. And me and Andy both have them. So he's got his. I've got 2 different ones. These things are like little credit cards. They're thin, but they last forever. And you talking about a great conversation piece when you hand a customer this or a potential customer, they can put it right in their wallet or in the car or whatever. It's not made of paper, so it's not going to deteriorate.
They're high quality. I've had mine years, and they still look brand new. So
I'm the same way, and I keep reordering them. So anyway, let me put his info up here. So at the top right, you see PDR price guides. Let's go to. Hold on a second.
He also makes brochures, kind of similar to this. These are really good for your dealerships and stuff, body shops, and to give out to insurance agents. The card's great, but when you got that much info in a brochure, that seems to stick out a lot more too. People looks more professional, so check them out as well.
I pulled some pictures that he had sent me, so you can kind of get an idea. He can do your company logo, even if your pricing is different than what's normally on these. Just tell him what your pricing is. What it kind of starts out. If you use Mobiltech RX and like me, and I'm stuck on the Paul Corden pricing, then my cards that I have are old pricing. I've got new ones coming, so that'll have all my new pricing on it. So, and I would recommend putting a QR code on these, which my new ones will have. So when you hand it to a customer or they know somebody, they can say, hey, just scan this real quick and get all your info, social media and stuff like that. But all his information with Nathan will be at the end of this show, so you can go back and watch it. But here's kind of pricing of, how you order and what he can do for you. So, like I said, all of this will be at the end, and we'll scroll some banners along here. There you go. There's his website, pdrpriceguides.com. Go on there. And anyway, I've got to edit one of these real quick. But guys, these are top notch. If you don't have great business cards, we recommend going and getting these.
Yeah, definitely. He's easy to get a hold of too. Like if you have any problems or just questions or whatever, you can hit him up and he responds quick.
Yeah, exactly. Facebook Messenger, text or call. There's his number, and he'll answer anytime. On the PDRPriceGuides.com website, it has a live chat, and I tested it out today. It goes straight to his Facebook Messenger. You can talk with him there. So anyway, guys, hit him up if you need any of that. And then, of course, if you need websites, stuff like that, talk to him also. So thank you, Nathan. And, let's help a brother out. He's not a dent tech, guys, but he has done a lot for our industry in all this type of stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's what we need. So anyway, hit him up, Nathan Pizzo, and his info will be down at the bottom of the screen, and we'll be at the end of the show. And also, PDR Apparel, guys. I forgot to mention it last week. Yes, this is my fun little T-shirt company that I have. So that's it. That's all I'm talking about on this.
Let me see if I get the crispy Kevins.
Yes. So John Yeager is down in Tampa right now, and him and Kevin met up today having fun on the beach, and John had actually ordered a Crispy Kevin shirt, and they both wore it down there. It's awesome.
Yeah,
I love it.
I started rolling. I was like, nice. He said, Josh Dragos asked if you did custom shirts.
I'm sorry. Who's that? I can. You can hit me up and on Facebook, and then we'll talk about it. I don't mind doing that type of stuff. That's not what I got into it for, but I can probably help you out.
Brandon's creative.
So, let's see who all's on here. So you got
Rodney Vance. What's up, Mr. Vance? How you doing? Got Mr. Kavanaugh.
Yep, got Mr. Kavanaugh, got Matt Moore, got Corey Nichols. John Yeager is on here. Ooh.
He'll probably be our most viewed episode ever because the whole Yeager family. Mr. Nader, what's going on, brother?
I don't know who this is. Hey, if you haven't granted StreamYard permission to put your name on here, you can go do that. But if you haven't, type in your name and where you're from so we know who's commenting, because all we will see is Facebook user. And
we did see the "What's up, Brandon" comment. It's a little inside joke with some people, but he made sure to get that out. What's up, Chris Allen? How you doing?
What's up, Chris? Mr. Christopher, Jeremy Nadeau. All right, buddy. Nice to see you on here. That's my dad. I don't know who that is.
Maybe Kevin. Kevin Bird. He's everybody's dad.
Mr. Rodney Vance watching here. All right.
We got a lot of people on.
All right, Joshua. Yeah, we can see your name on here. So, all the way from Cocoa Beach. All right, so we do have something that me and Andy want to talk about that we've got coming up next month, and that is our Dents for Kids toy drives. There's going to be a lot of them going on, and I had mine set for December 11th. You had yours for November 20th, right? And so things happened with us that we actually had to set it for a later date, and then we had to find a different date. So now both Gingers are doing toy drive same day.
That's the only way we roll.
Awesome. Yes. Yeah. So it's
go live or something while we're at our toy drives together and try to figure out a way to do that.
Oh, we'll definitely do it. So yeah, I've got flyers up. Let's see, we'll do yours. Old Dapper Dent Repair here.
Yep, November 20th. This is our 5th year in a row. It says 4th annual. This is our 5th year. Maybe
I pulled an old one. I don't know.
Well, it is our 5th one in a row. November 20th.
Well, it says November 20th, so
yeah,
we'll blame Amanda on that one. She didn't
why not?
edit it right. Just kidding. Look, mine's been wrong so many times that Mandy gets on. She's like, "You misspelled this or you left this word out." I'm like, "Okay." So here's ours, November 20th. we're actually teamed up with Cops for Kids, which is a local. It's a couple of local officers that are really involved with the kids around here, and they love them, and it's growing and growing. And last year was a huge success with only us doing a last minute, putting it out there for 2 weeks. Man, we couldn't. This year hopefully it'll just explode and we can make it a lot bigger. And who do all your toys go to?
They actually go to the Dixon County Sheriff's Department. They got toy patrol, so it's kind of the same situation as you. We got some pretty good people that's headed that up for them, and it just works out. We mesh well together, and we're glad to get them the toys so they can pass them on to the people in need.
And I think you said, like, it's kind of like Cops for Kids. It's not just at Christmas time. They'll hand toys out year round, especially when they come up on an accident or a situation and there's a kid involved. They'll have some little toy or something that they'll hand to them to kind of calm them down. I know Jeremy and them do with Cops for Kids, but we actually will have all the presents, the toys at a church we're going to do in December, and let kids come and families come, and they actually do all the wrapping itself. So it's funny. Awesome. It's funny seeing you hand them a toy that's an odd shape and watch a kid. As parents, it's hard for us to even wrap it like that. But James Bernard said, talking to our fire department about toy. Yes,
that's awesome.
Definitely. If you have any questions, anybody that's looking to do it, man, call.
We can explain a little bit too. Like, so what we do is we have customers send photos of a damage, and we try to keep it below the size of a credit card. And once we get that approved, I don't know who that is, but yes, Tennessee Tuck. We work together. But so once we get that approved, we can get you scheduled in. We got 30-minute increments. We're scheduling everybody in. So then you just come in and get your dent repaired for just to donate a toy of like $25 value, which saves you about $125 on a retail dent. So everybody
wins. Definitely. and like we do the same thing, but Andy has people coming helping him. It's just me. No, it's just me, and I do it 30-minute increments from 8 to 1 o'clock. And we take donations prior, just like you do too. But what I was talking to Andy today, that last year was our first year, but I did incorporate, if you bring a toy $25 or more prior to the date of the actual toy drive itself, or make a monetary donation, we'll give you a 25% off gift card for a future dent repair up to $100. I did get
that idea. We're going to implement that next year. So,
and we did get caught the first few dents that I did, people bringing in, they'd be like an $800 job, and they bring in a $25 toy, and like, I want 25% off, and I gave it to them like, I got to set a limit on this thing. So, but it was great. It got the word out. Some of those people actually brought more toys later on, but it's just one of the cops that are with Cops for Kids. He's with a lot of the city police too, and they do what's called Shields for Wheels. So they get bikes donated. And so they have a list of underprivileged kids, their names and all that. So depending on how many bikes they have, they actually have a dinner that they host at a certain place for one night. And if they have 100 bikes, they'll invite those 100 kids or whatever and their families. They'll provide meal for them, entertainment, and then Santa will give bikes out.
That's awesome.
And it's awesome. And so all the bikes that we got here last year, which we got a bunch, and we put over to him and let Jeremy, who has the Cops for Kids, do just the toys. And so that's why we added the Cops for Kids and Shields for Wheels on our flyer and stuff. So we will divide that up because anyway, now you will go back and I hate to say it, but you'll see them bikes sometimes on Craigslist. But
like it's a terrible thing that happens. It does,
is.
But you can't let that bring you down. Like you just got to keep doing what you can do to help. So
it
was See, we actually so the Toy Patrol has Santa Claus and Miss Claus come out and hand out the toys, and we got to go watch that one year, and it was really a humbling experience seeing that.
It
Santa
is.
and Miss Claus, they always try to make sure to stop by the toy drive too. They're actually Santa's got some dents in his fender that I got to fix for him. So I told him to come to the toy drive. We'll hook him up.
Well, Santa was going to come to ours, our original date, but Santa's got other engagements on our new date. So I don't know. He may surprise us and drop by. Sometimes around here he drives a hot rod, so
Oh yeah,
he may show up in his hot rod. Who knows? But
oh that was Jeff at JM Dent Repair. Okay, yeah, Jeff, what's up? Yeah, I got Tucker work for me. He speaks highly of you, so I just want you to know you did a good job helping Jim train him. He turned out great after training. So,
and that's
thanks,
another
Jeff.
that's another thing. Jim getting Hudson on now with a real world PDR.
That's awesome,
dude. It's gonna be.
Just there's a lot.
I know there's a lot of definitely, but there's a lot of knowledge dropping right there.
Oh yeah, that's I think that's gonna be a great collaboration.
So yeah, my wife said Jeremy and Randall are the two that come out, and I've got pictures. I got pictures from last year, and they're trying videos. They're trying to take dents out, and they're so much fun to be around, and kids love them. So I'll be
dining headlights. You must be hungry. Yeah, James, I knew you said that. That's still a good idea, man. Anything you do to help like that, that's awesome. Like, if you got any more questions about doing one, you can call me or Brandon. We'll get with you and try to help you out.
There's old James. What's going on, buddy?
We still got to get him videos for our intro video. Like, we're terrible.
Well, dude, I've been busy. Sorry, my camera is on top of my laptop here.
You're making me sick.
I know. Take some Dramamine. Yeah, I mean, it's like this afternoon. Right when 4:00 hit, the phone didn't stop here at the office. Right. Mandy was gone, and the phone starts. I'm like, goodness, it's all older people, and I was like, you're just gonna have to just drive by here. Okay, honey, we'll do that. Yeah, I had one guy text me too that I gave him an estimate. Oh, I said, hey, do you have an email address I can send you an estimate? Because I do everything through Mobile Tech RX, and it's just that way I have all the info in there and I already send it to him. Right. He's like, no, I'm old and I'm old school. I don't have that. I'm like, okay, well, it's going to be about this much. And he replies with 10-4, and I'm like, well, can you just let me know if you want to schedule it, because you can call the office here and we charge a $25 appointment deposit, and which goes towards the total and all that, so we can take that over the phone. He said, no, I'm old. I don't have where I can pay over the phone. And I'm like, sir, I mean, you can actually call us and I can take your credit card number over the phone. Oh, okay.
It's funny you bring up that deposit. Dan Rikiki commented, Ola, he actually has started doing a deposit. Was talking earlier about how it's helped him out with his business and stuff. So,
well, I was talking with Don Cavanaugh earlier, and what's up, Cliff? And he hasn't done it, and he said we were just talking about in the shop, talking about doing something like that. I said, well, I talked to Danny in December, and I've been meaning to do it since then, and I didn't implement it until September. Right. After I got, no call, no shows on some big jobs, and I'm like, and like talking with Don said he was thinking if it's a big job, he'd take $200-$300 down or whatever, and I said, $25. Even those people, they don't want to miss out on $25. They're going to show up for their appointment,
right? And
you don't have to really charge them more. But
you're not charging them extra. You're just laying it down to make sure they come in. So
yeah,
makes sense.
But yeah. Anyway, so
Dan said $100 keeps them coming.
Yep, it does. It doesn't matter what it is. They don't want to lose that money. You know. So anyway, cool.
Other words on the toy drive. If anybody wants to help, you're more welcome to Venmo. I mean, me and Brandon's both got some Venmos we can put up if you reach out to us and ask. Or I had somebody offer today, Southpaw Dent Repair, I believe it is, offered to buy toys on Amazon and send them to me. I think that's a great idea. They're doing that. That's awesome. So if anybody wants to do that, we'll be more than happy to take all the donations to help as many people as we can. So
definitely, because it does help, and I'll put mine out there on Facebook as far as like PDR Tool Time and that, like you did. I just didn't want to do it at the same time you did.
Right.
But we had several dent guys. Sorry, there's some new people. What's up, guys? Don't know who this is. What's up?
Hi.
Hey, what's up? Y'all let us know who this is and where you're from. Anyway, it's great because we take that money that was donated from all over, and then we went 2 or 3 times last year. That Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, something like that, and went shopping. And each time was like $400 to $600. And dude, that was so much fun incorporating our family with that.
Yeah.
I mean, just making the kids learn that, hey, this isn't just for you. We're doing this for other kids, man. They had a blast doing it.
That's what we do. Like we get our donations and we all go load up at Walmart, everybody grabbing buggies and just start going nuts.
So it's Spencer and Ryan Shutt.
Ryan Shutt. What's up, fellas?
Both of them. Then we got old Jack Bucknell.
What up, Jackie P? We got to have him on sometime.
Yeah, we do, definitely.
Manny said it's eye-opening for teenagers. I guess, yeah, I'm sure.
It is. It really is. I kind of got aggravated at one point, I think the first time, at one of our kids or both of them, or 3 of them. I don't know.
Aggravated with a child? No,
well, it's because they were giving us attitude about it in the beginning. I don't want to be here. I'm like, you don't understand. You get everything you need and you want. And
right.
But after that, they enjoyed it. They were up here that next day. I mean, the day of the toy drive, and 2 of them will be up here this time. My oldest one's having her wisdom teeth taken out the day before.
She might be talking crazy up there. She has the gas. I always love them videos.
We'll dress her up as Santa Claus and set her out in the corner out there.
Yeah, I think the only time of the year I like going to Walmart's when we're doing it for the toy drive. The rest of the time I do not. I hate Walmart with a passion, but for the toy drive, I make sacrifices and enjoy it.
What's up, Matt?
Mr. Boyette.
We need to have Matt on too.
Definitely.
His knowledge and stuff is phenomenal. What's up, brother? I don't know who that is.
What's up, Mo?
Mo. And Joshua Roberts. Let's see.
So Josh and Dan Rikiki work together.
Seen the size of jobs increase like 2.
The gravy jobs seem to be falling off, I guess.
Well, I think all that. I think with the advances that we have in the PDR, and as long as you can repair bigger stuff, that's what people are seeing. There's a lot of controversy out there on some of these dent pages that are, people are mad that, that customers are going on YouTube and seeing these big dents being repaired before and after pictures or a video of before and after, not the whole process. That's like me when I post all my stuff. That's not to post to the PDR world of, hey, look what I can do. This is what can be done.
Right.
If the customer has a question or they'll send me pictures of dents, and if it's repairable, then I can say yes, and it's going to take this much time and it's going to be this much money. So
like Corey said, smash repairs are the future. Like you kind of got to keep up with the ages if you want to. I mean, PDR, it's capable of doing big repairs, so you got to get with it.
It's definitely right, because we're incorporating so much more of the glue pulling with the body shops and stuff now that you got to be able to fix some of these repairs as well if you want to grow your business. Well, I say that if you're a PDR shop, like a more of a retail, that's where the future is on that. Wholesale is still smaller stuff. They're wanting a few little bit bigger stuff done for cheap, but more and more, I think the future are PDR shops, retail locations. Right. So Yeah, my wife, Mandy said,
That's awesome.
yeah, she did. She almost beat someone up. Like, I mean, there's some, man, I tell you what, even at Christmas time, there's some rude people out there.
Yes, especially at Walmart. They're all at
Yeah.
Walmart all the time.
Yep. And it's funny. Goodness. I can't wait till this year's, though. It's exciting. I know now instead of 2 months, we have, or a month and a half. Now we only have a month.
Right.
To get it
It's
out
crazy.
there.
So I guess I'll have Tucker be helping. Jaeger's coming. Then Joel Mathis, I think, is going to come down. Jeff McMahon, I believe, said something. Dent Wizard guy. He's a great guy in our market. So we got some people stepping up wanting to help. I just got to find enough dents for them to fix. Like, that's my biggest fear. They just standing around like, sorry, guys.
Well, and like we were talking about, this isn't a money maker for them. This is them volunteering their time, and you can provide a dinner or something like that for them. But either way, it will come. There'll be as long as you can say, instead of, hey, I only have 10 slots, now it's, hey, I have 20 slots or whatever, they'll fill up. Right. They will. Because a lot of people would rather have that free dent taken out for $25 gift than 25% off.
Yeah.
But then there's a lot of people. There's a lot that can't. I was just going to say there's a lot of people that just can't make it that day. So.
Yeah, and we always have a lot of people just surprisingly show up with donations and stuff too that you didn't even know were coming. So, that's cool.
I had a lady do that last year, and it was the wife of her husband had fixed I think it was an old Ford Falcon at his house. Well, then his wife brought some gifts, and she had a big dent in her hood on a Ford Explorer, and so I gave her an actual full blown estimate, and then gave her 25% off, to $100 off that, scheduled it for the next week.
Nice.
And so it was a $800, $900 job. And I mean, it was well worth it.
Right. Yeah. Like I said, we're going to incorporate that next year. I like that idea. It was just a little late. Like, I'd rather just go how we got it now this year than next year. It grows every year. I can tell from year one to now, like, it's crazy how much has changed and grown and everything,
You say it's late, but heck, I only had 2 weeks last year to do this. I was talking to you, and I'm like, man, I really want to do this. You're like, you need to do it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to go ahead and do it. And, it turned out great. But,
yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Rodney said he ain't messing with the big stuff. He likes the hail.
Yep, he does. And he's good at it. He's good at it,
funny.
Too.
Yeah. You're talking about how the glue pulling and stuff, like, used to, that was my last case, worst case scenario, I'm glue pulling. Now it's one of the first things I grab just because glue pulling has came so far and we can do so much more with it than we used to be able to. So,
yeah, Josh is right because, you look at the market now and wholesale, you can't, they can't find cars. It is definitely a seller's market, but if you sell your car, you can't find anything, unless you're going to pay double for a new vehicle.
Right.
So, yeah, people are trying to keep their cars longer, which helps us out in the long run.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've got a exciting job coming. Last week I went and did a quick repair for free, but just to get my foot in the door. But it's a big car restoration place called Metal Brothers Hot Rods.
Ooh, nice.
But it takes them like 3 to 5 years to build a car. And these are some that are like, they had an F100 that took a couple of years to build, and showed it around for about a year. And then the owner just put it on Barrett Jackson about a month or so ago. Dude, it went for like $500,000.
Dang.
Yeah. It was one of the cleanest, nicest looking old Ford F100s that I've ever seen.
That's awesome.
Slick. Yeah, there's nothing really that's even remotely factory on these things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why my name's not showing up to Spencer.
I could use some help. Spencer, you need to go help Brandon at the toy drive.
Yeah, come on, Spencer. I need Spencer. I need Christopher Allen to come on over. Sean Christian, Colton Lammy. About
the All-Stars.
My friend Bobby, he'll come out and aggravate me.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, but I just need to know so I can say, hey, we got 20 slots instead of 10.
Right.
So
yeah, I kind of know what we got now, so that's good. Like, and I got some really good techs like John Yeager, Jeff. They're all great techs. So,
yep.
Even Tucker, being as new as he is a great tech. He's a talker too. I'll let him just sit out front and talk to the guests. Like he will chat all day. He ain't got no problem with it. I'm over like, let's go. I gotta go.
I wouldn't mind doing that. Somebody else can fix the dents. I'll go out there and talk the whole time.
Right.
But yeah, Don Cavanaugh's having his December 11th. If it's still that date, if Don's still watching, I don't know. I know he had said previously because I knew we were both going to have it on the same day, but now me and Andy are. I talked to Mike Chitwood, who usually puts one on. He doesn't have a shop at the moment right this second, but he said he's figuring it out, and they're definitely going to do something.
Gene and Melissa are doing one Fetty up in Pittsburgh. I'm not sure. They do theirs a little different, and I'm not sure dates, but I'm sure you can find it. Like they got it right now. That they actually got a tech meetup next weekend up there in Pittsburgh. Yep. So anybody interested in that, reach out to them and check it out. Pittsburgh's an awesome town. We was up there a couple months ago hanging out with them, and oh god, it was nice.
Never been there. Been to the city of brotherly love, but never been to Pittsburgh.
Gina, he took us. He's got a pontoon. He took us downtown on the pontoon. We tied off, went and ate, got back on the boat, and we got to see the town at night and stuff. It was amazing. It was pretty awesome.
Well, that's where your That's where your picture came from.
Yeah, I was smoking that stogie in Pittsburgh so, with little Jackie B. What else is going on? Oh yeah, talking to like.
I guess this is Spencer. Since he's saying, Spencer may do one. So, let's see, Josh.
He's going
first time. I'm excited to go next weekend. Yeah,
he's going up to Gene and Melissa's. Him and I'm assuming Dan's going too.
Which, speaking of, we might as well just tell everybody right now. But Gene and Melissa will be on here next week. Get to talk to them, and so we'll have Gingers cubed, and then add Melissa to it.
Plus Melissa. So that'll be a great show. We'll get to talk to them about, obviously PDR 20 group. I'm a big, I'm in the 20 group with Gene and Melissa. I can't do that right.
I don't have anything on it.
I'm super happy with that group and what it's done for my business. So I love talking to them about that. We got, their toy drive, their tech meetup we can talk about. And just the dynamic, they're a married couple working together doing all this stuff. So we'll have some good conversation about their dynamic and how they handle all of it, right?
Oh, yeah. So, I'd love to hear it. I know Mandy'd probably like to hear it too. Since, we're a dynamic duo in the business now too.
Right.
I couldn't do this anymore after having my wife here for over a year and taking care of all the office and the finance stuff. I wish I'd have had that the first 6 years I was in
That's
business.
What Amanda, I'm so glad Amanda started answering my phone call. She's better at it. She sounds more professional on the phone, so that's saved me a ton. Like, it's so nice. And what's cool with that CRM system, so it's got the app, but she's got the business phone. Well, I can go back and listen on that app to the whole conversation she had with the customer or whatever. So I kind of got in advance know what's going on before I talk to her or anything. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was changing these clickers here.
Dynamic duos. Man, he's got a new shirt design. See, y'all are a dynamic duo.
Oh, heck yeah. We'll have to get a caricature done of me and her then. We do have one, but it was back when we were dating.
Really?
So I had hair, so it doesn't look like me. Still looks like her. Doesn't look
we
like
know
me.
A guy, so.
Yeah. You have time and limit on larger repairs, like half day or full day after that. Pay. I price everything by the dent. If it takes me half a day, great. If it takes me all day, I'm about quality. Sometimes you get into a dent and it may take longer because the metal's not moving like you thought it was. I had one this week, and I'll post pictures. Somebody rear-ended a customer of mine in his Jeep Cherokee in the lift gate and just crushed it in. It did some paint damage and stuff, and he's going that the person that hit him had no insurance. Their insurance had lapsed. He doesn't have comprehensive, so it's not taking care of his. He's a retired guy, and so I gave him a price of that I thought was fair for my time looking at it to get 80-90% of it out. He knew he was going to have a few areas that have cracked paint. It was scheduled for Tuesday. I knew he was going to drop it off Monday. I thought afternoon. He actually dropped it off that morning. Thank goodness he did, because after I finished my little job I had Monday morning, I thought I had another one, but I didn't. So anyway, I jumped on that, and I wanted to get the bulk of it moved. And thank goodness for Collision Glue Systems. I was able to move the bulk of that out. So Monday I spent just time here and there removing that, and then Tuesday, since that was the day I had it scheduled, I finalized the dent. And it I was able to get 85% of it out, and he was very happy with it. He's going to take care of his bumper and stuff like that. But luckily, I mean, it took almost 2 days, not full days, but almost 2 days worth of work. To me, yeah, if you're just going by numbers, yeah, it didn't pan out number wise, but I got a great satisfied customer. This is a returning customer, and he'll return in the future.
And they're not all like that. You get them where they pay really good. I mean, they're not all going to be like that. So,
well, and I had, like I said, it was scheduled for 1 day. So for that 1 day, it'd have been good money. Mm-hmm. But I was thankful that I did need that extra time on it, because it was a lot deeper than what I originally anticipated on it. And then once I dropped that panel and all that from the hatch, you had access to it. It was kind of wide open besides where it was pinched down, but trying to get good leverage off that just really wasn't working. So I had to kind of think out of the box and do some stuff. But he loved it. I was fine with it. I did document where it had cracked some of the metal in that on some of the brackets on the inside where the handle is, but you couldn't see. But that metal, I mean, that paint was cracked too, but the metal was tore a little bit. But anyway, so
with me just getting these big smashes, sometimes I think I schedule myself too long, and I'm sitting there like, God dang, what the hell? But I'm one of them. I'll get anxious. Like, I don't want to have to rush it, and I don't want to have to be up against the clock trying to get it done or nothing too. So I will give myself a little more than I should extra time, but I'd rather have that peace of mind knowing that I'm not fighting the clock.
Well, you're you're learning on it, and every dent's not the same. So I can't say that, sometimes I think it'll take, a full day, and heck, in a couple hours, I've got it done.
Right.
I've done a lot of them that way. And then sometimes it's getting closer to 5 o'clock. I'm stressing out. I'm like, there's no way to get this done. I call the customer. Can you pick it up in the morning? Yeah, that's fine. And I've worked till sometimes 2 o'clock in the morning on it. Yeah. Because I'm picky, and anyway, I want to get it as close as possible. So,
well, and the more you do them, the more you learn kind of where you're at, like time wise, like, you get more comfortable being in that time frame and stuff too. So
yeah, and Cliff hit the nail on the head right there. You're right.
I fully agree.
It's all in what you're, I'm doing it because I enjoy big smash work, and it can't all be done, but I'm more about the customer satisfaction because I'm looking ahead. I'm not looking at right this moment. I can get great money at it. But then sometimes the money, if you look at time and versus money, it's not always there. But I know down the road, they're going to come back to me. And so that money, I'm going to make it up down the road.
Well, then word of mouth, too, from them being that happy, like they're passing on to somebody else. And
well, case in point. I just had a hell job, or a lady called me last week, and I gave her an estimate and everything, and she just dropped it off this afternoon for me to do tomorrow and Friday. Well, that came from a friend of hers that I just did a bigger smash job for.
Nice.
and gave them a great estimate, and did the job. And she was having problems with the local Toyota dealership here about it. So
I fully agree. Like you can't shoot yourself too low on it to where you're sitting there just wanting to give up on it and just halfway do the repair. You gotta make it worth your while money wise, but also keep it to where your customer satisfaction. There's a line there for sure.
There is, and then it's like the local dent guy. Me, I'm really good friends with Bobby, and then he's been around forever. But he called me today, and he was trying to do one for a friend, and he didn't explain how big the dent was, but he's like, it's just the whole fender feels like it's coming out and going back in, like the whole edge of it. And I'm like, well, just bring it here. Let me. And so he did. And I could tell as soon as I looked at him, like, well, you're pushing at because it was a big dent and then it was some smaller dents. Well, he's trying to fix the smaller dents in there first. And I'm like, that's the reason you're doing. Yeah, that's the reason you're doing that. I said, here's these crowns that are a foot away. Well, I didn't even see that. I'm like, so I stabilized it and got everything stabilized for him. And then I ran out of time today, so he's going to bring it back next Friday, and we'll finalize it. And he's like, I need a price to tell the guy, and I'm like, let's just, if I'd have had this from the beginning, I'd have given you a price for it. I said,
right.
You've put some work into this. I just wanted to show him where he was going wrong on this, and so anyway, he'll bring it back, and I'll work with him and teach him how to kind of finalize that dent.
Danny Hacker says customers are being educated that larger damage is now a PDR candidate. Yeah, we try to educate all the time. It's hard to, like, people still don't reach as many people as we want to with our videos and stuff, but we're trying. Everybody as a whole is trying, I think.
Well, and I think we're not the majority of us who do big smash work. And what we post on our pages and stuff like this, and this is what gets me, is we're not doing it to say, oh, this is what I can do. Now, there are several that, hey, here's before and after, here's what I can do. I'm not like that. I'm putting it out there for future customers to look at, to educate them that this is what's, you've been told in the years past that it can't be done by PDR. Well, that's why I'm doing this, because, yes, it can be done.
Right.
But then again, I get somebody send a picture of the entire bumper in the back seat of a car, and it's on the back of a rollback, and like, can you fix this? No.
Negative. Right. Josh, I bet you did work down like a mule this week. I bet he has not stopped. He's freaking cracking the whip on him. Hey, you want to talk a little bit about the Dream event, even though we don't have Don and Dave on?
So, I've already bought my ticket. I bought it right when it came out, and
we both bought tickets, and we're going to Matt's, and we're going to be able to watch it on TV. Which we're supporting the industry. We love it. It's a great. Still happy to be able to support.
But that's the good thing about it is, those of us who did attend the first Dream event, you knew that you could go back for 30 days, watch every bit of the content as many times as you wanted to. Now, when you buy your ticket ahead of time, you can go ahead. It takes about 2 days for them to send you your ticket or your acceptance. But once you get that and you can log on, you can watch all of the first Dream event now, and the 5 and the 5 videos of the competition dent repair that Zan that they recorded with him. I went and watched that, and I learned a lot of information on that, and I'll end up watching it again. But once the event hits on November 13th, you've got 30 more days to watch all of that plus the previous, and that's how it'll be from now on. And they're planning on doing 2 a year, kind of like MTE, but they're doing 2 a year, and for every one you'll get to go back and watch.
And added benefit, act now if you buy your tickets through ShamWow.
Let's hold up the cue card.
Now, if you go through dentreaper.com, Mr. John Vidine's website, He's actually offering $1,000 tool giveaway. Like he's doing a drawing. So if you buy your tickets through him, you'll be entered for a chance to win $1,000 worth of freaking amazing Dent Reaper rods and all that good stuff. Like, so that's worth it in its own right there.
It is, and you can go to dentrepair.com and buy it, but I'd go through John, go through his site, man, because then you're entered to win $1,000 worth of tools, so it's even better.
I asked him the other night, I was like, "Can I get grandfathered in?" He's like, "Hell no."
We're promoting this for you. Come on, John.
Yeah, throw me a bone here. But no, that's really cool that he's doing that. Like, he don't really, he didn't have to do that, and the fact that he stepped up and did that, I think it's pretty awesome. Like, I want to win some Reaper rods.
Yeah, I was asked to do a recorded, kind of quote unquote live dent repair. It took me 7 hours to film to get 3.5 hours worth of a dent repair.
And who got you into that predicament?
Kevin Bird. No, it was awesome, and then able to do one live that morning. And yes, I've been hounded by Rodney Vance now. Oh, you can do it faster if you quit talking. Well, that was part of it. I was supposed to kind of talk and
explain.
If I'd have just put my head down and worked, nobody would have watched anything. And I could have had it done pretty quick. But yeah, it was very. I was very honored to do it. And actually, Don did say, "Hey, if you're up to doing it again," like I'd have to think about it then. But then we're going to Matt's thing, so
it's like, oh darn, I'll be at Matt's. Sorry. No, you did a great job. I enjoyed watching yours too. It was pretty awesome.
But luckily, I had Randy Hobson here. Him and Rodney came in the night or the day before, and I was like, "Hey, you can be my video guy here on my phone and video it," because it would have been hard for me to do that, turn around, read a screen, and all that. So I was very, very thankful for them.
I actually got a tripod for my iPad now, like so I can set it up, and when I'm doing my videos and stuff, use it.
Well, when I did the video repair, I've had a photography business on the side for a long time. Well, I was like, I'm going to use my Nikon cameras, and I had all this set up, but then I didn't know that it was going to quit recording every 19 minutes. I couldn't see myself on it. Yeah. Then the files were so huge because halfway through it, the whole camera just froze up. Mm-hmm. And so I had to go to my phone, which was a clearer picture and better sound on my iPhone, which was crazy. But then trying that, and that was easy because I was like, well, I can put it in iMovie and edit everything.
Mm-hmm.
It took me forever to try and get the sorry, dude, Don.
He really is. He is.
Thank you, Don.
I fully agree.
But anyway, it took me forever. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I was stressing out because it was like 2 days before the event. I'm like, I gotta get this pre-recorded thing done. And I went to bed one night and it was uploading, but it was stuck on processing. And I was like, screw this. And I woke up the next morning. It was on YouTube. I was like, oh, thank goodness. I sent the link to them and it all worked. So
nice.
It was great.
So if anybody's interested in coming to meet us in person, you can see us at Matt's Meetup on November 13th. We may or may not have some stickers. We might not have a sticker for you. I don't know.
Yeah. We're gonna try and get some printed up, just something that we can kind of hand out and just fun. You can stick on toolbox or on tool card or whatever. Have our lovely mugs by you all the time. And we'll have our shirts, and so we'll have shirts on with our logo and all that too. So they'll be here hopefully this week.
He's gonna have the Anson van there, PDR Finesse.
Who's that says I'll be there?
I don't know. Danny said he's coming for stickers and maybe a Kiko demonstration. I'm guessing. So I've heard. I don't know. The sticker will be an added bonus though.
Well, James, you're gonna have to come to the meetup, man. We'll give you a sticker.
I know.
Maybe if we have it.
Yeah.
I might just have to take a Sharpie and draw our picture on your arm.
We'll just be giving autographs with doing our logo. Oh, he wants a hat. I want a hat too, Danny.
I know, Rodney. I know you're just joking with me, buddy. I love you, man.
Yeah, so he's got what I say, Anson tool truck, PDR finesse tool truck. Kiko's doing a demonstration. What's that? The K Shack, Josh Radloff is it? He's gonna have barbecue down there. So that's a dead
Oh,
guy that does
awesome.
barbecue. So yeah, it's gonna be a big show. And then that super nice shop that
So
Matt's got
I'm
now.
excited to see the shop
I
because
know. I'm
that's
pumped.
that's the main reason I want to go. Like, you're gonna make mine look like a rat hole.
Josh, that meetup is in Duluth, Georgia at Matt Moore's shop.
Yeah, his new location, just outside of Atlanta. There he is. I knew he'd chime in.
It's like, help us out, Matt. Shit, we're
Uh-oh.
trying.
That's what I was trying to. I'm still getting used to this clicking
Dude, I've
these
seen his
things.
barbecue on Facebook. It looks amazing.
Yeah, you gotta go take care of that baby.
You get your hands full. Joel, there's one
Awesome.
of my helpers for the toy drive. Can't wait.
I remember watching Joel at your meetup and doing the PDR Pro PDR box, whatever, Power
Yeah.
PDR box, and doing it. So that was the first time I'd seen it in action.
Sorry, I'm late.
Driving.
Oh, him and Josh gonna come down, drive all the way from upstate or from New York.
All right, who's late? Who is this? Sorry, I'm late.
Just so everybody knows, we've totally winged this show too. Like, we kind of came down to the wire discussing what to do, and we was like, let's just wing it. So I hope you're all enjoying it, our rambling and whatever.
I mean, we've had over 20 people watching the whole time, so
I know, that's pretty awesome. We must be doing something right.
Y'all need to have a contest, see who can do the most hearts and thumbs up. You know, because right now we only have 13. Let's see how many you can click on there. We did that on Ryan's show one night. It was me and Davo or I can't remember.
I was helping too. It was me, you, and I can't remember who the other one was. It was just
within about 30 seconds, there was probably a couple hundred hearts and thumbs up. Oh, Amanda said challenge accepted.
That was Jeremy Smith. That's your. You just talking about his glue. You saying thank God for.
Oh, that was Jeremy. Oh yeah. So see how you missed it, Jeremy. I was talking about your glue I had to use on a hatch this week. Love that Collision Systems, guys. If you're not using that, I have yet to change glues out of both my guns. One for my Hell with the Sagan, and then one for the collision glue. My other packets of glue are still stuck on the bottom of an old tool cart and collecting dust like crazy.
I think Corey just did a video about his glue today. He looked in a bag and it was empty or whatever, so he had 20 other bags on the wall, I guess. Corey kills it with the videos. They're awesome.
Yes. That's why I'm ready to have him on. In a couple of weeks, we'll have you on, Corey.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many people that me and Andy want to have on, and it's like, we want to do this every day, but we can only do one a week.
Right.
And,
we'll get to you, I promise.
Yeah. Get in line, buddy.
Joel said he had the settings up way too high on that PDR box.
Yes, the superpowers were activated there. It's awesome. You're talking about holding like crazy. And, Jeremy came here and did the little video and stuff and showed us how to use it the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh. Goodness, it was crazy. I've never seen glue stick like that in my life.
Yeah, them videos are crazy. Like, pulling a car and everything. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and I haven't been the best at promoting it online and stuff, but I try when I see it. And anyway, but yes, I have yet to change glues, and I'm not going to. If it's working like crazy and sticking, it's staying in my gun.
That's awesome. Don likes it too.
Yes, sir. Cool. I don't know what else we got to talk about. We got
Jaeger. We got a Jaeger on again this week. Another one. The Jaeger family. I love it.
Oh, there she is. Yeah.
What's up, Jennifer? Thanks for tuning in.
If we had all them on right now, we'd have about 42 people in here instead of 22.
Right.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's cool. So yeah, if you want to get his glue, I guess FaceTime with you and show you how to prep and everything. I think he said prep is the key with that glue, right?
It is. Prepping the panel and everything, and the glue, and your hands, and everything else right. Having a clean rag and stuff like that. Dude, it's who else was that? Another Jaeger in here.
It's Brandon.
Brandon, yeah.
Man, his hair last week. He got on after the show.
She's hooked.
That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, speaking of, hold on. Whoa.
Didn't you say it was good? Like, it was pulling some pretty deep pits out of that hail damage because you had some rough hail. That y'all
Yeah.
and stuff like
Dude, it was even on aluminum Ford F-150s and that, I was reversing, dime size dents with HD Pro tabs and that glue in one pull.
That's
and just
amazing.
going down that rail, boom, 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 boom. And it was pretty awesome. I was trying to I wanted to get the where's it at? Oh, here it is. So yeah, talking about the Jaeger and Kevin Bird. You can't see it.
Yeah, you got a Claire. Here, let me try.
There it is. There it is.
Gotcha.
So they had their Crispy Kevin shirts on today.
John's
Now-
hair's a little awry in that picture. I'm not used to seeing his hair messed up.
He looks a little sunburned. He looks like he's trying to catch up with Kevin, but I don't think
Hail
anybody
force.
can catch up with Kevin.
Nah. I know who's not ever.
No. Yeah,
That's awesome.
he's a good guy, man. Good
He's
guy.
passionate. He's passionate for sure.
Very
He
passionate
you
about.
talk to him, he's like, it's like, "All right, cool, I got you."
Yes, but
Jonathan
that's
up in
what
the beach chair.
that's what's great though, man, is that he's so passionate about his own
Oh, definitely.
thing and he knows it works. That look, and you'll see videos online and stuff like that. As somebody apparently, has said they can't get it to stick and all that, and then he just packs up and drives in the middle of the night just to show up at their place and say, here's what you're doing wrong.
Right.
And then it's like, boom, you got it. But yeah, I know me and I know Fred Delaney have yet to switch. But yeah. Oh, all righty, man. Well, we're about 2 minutes away from an hour. We just winged this whole show.
We made it. No,
I
that's funny.
I knew we could do it.
Yeah, we
So,
always
yeah.
got something to talk about. Like, that's never a problem with us.
No. So we so remember Nathan Pizzo, PDR price guys and gals. Yep,
Gotta have them.
dude, they're awesome. Customers love them. And it's got your logo and everything else on it, and a little pricing. They can kind of get an idea. So, visit him, his website, call him, Facebook. His info is at the bottom of the screen, but it'll be at the end of this too, for about 30 seconds. So check out PDR Apparel on Facebook, and you can find that through my page. You can hit the shop on website button, and go pick out whatever shirts you want. And I recommend getting the Tri-Blend on anything because it's soft, it doesn't shrink, and
It's my favorite. I hate. There's nothing worse than a shirt you get you really like and you put it in a dryer or washer, and all of a sudden it's a belly shirt. It's like, seriously? So the fact that those don't shrink is awesome. That's why I buy the freaking dry wick now. I'm like, I know that thing ain't shrinking.
well, that's what I've always had when I had friends printing everything. All my business shirts were always the dry weave type stuff. But man, dude, these things are comfortable, man. I mean, it's nice. But yeah.
Also, don't forget, like, both of our toy drives, November 20th.
20th. Yeah.
Like I said, if you guys, anybody feels the need to donate or wants to donate or whatever, you can hit one of us up or the other one up. It's going to be helping somebody. So just hit us up and we'll let you know the best way to, donate or whatever.
Exactly. And if you've ever thought
That's what
about
I wear.
to a medium, if you've if you've ever thought about or had,
Josh, you're crazy, dude.
If you've ever thought about doing it, look, reach out to us. And even if it's last minute, we highly recommend you trying to do it.
She made John feel bad because she was trying to shrink my shirt so bad that he's sending her one now. She was trying, it didn't work. And then I found out it glue in the dark. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Nice. What's this? Hey.
Y'all want to come to SEMA and play beer pong in my booth?
Who is this?
I don't know.
Oh, goodness. All right. Well, that's it. I'm done. You got anything else?
That's all I got. DentReaper.com for your Dream 2 tickets. Get your $1,000 giveaway chance or $1,000 tool giveaway chance. Oh,
Jeremy.
Yeah, me and Vegas don't mesh well, so I probably missed that one, buddy. But
we'll go at some point and take our wives and have a good time.
So yeah, that's all I can think about. I mean, I feel like we did decent. We're getting some good feedback, so I feel happy about tonight. We can do it on the fly.
Sorry, Nathan just sent me a text, so I can't put it up here, but I'll put it on our Facebook page. He said, designwithenergy@gmail.com is his email. So anyway, appreciate everybody tuning in, man. We had I'm glad there was 20 plus people in here pretty much the whole show. So
and we kept their attention. That's amazing.
Yes, they just love us.
Thank y'all for sure. Like
it's these big smiles on their face.
That's what it is.
We're not sitting out here pouting. So tune in next week. We'll have Gene and Melissa on and talk about his tech meetup and everything, and just talk about life with them, man. So it's going to be fun. I can't wait.
Gene's I consider Gene one of my mentors, so I'm super pumped to have him on. He's taught me a lot in the past year and a half. So
oh yeah, I look, I'm right there with you. I haven't talked to him personally. I've messaged him over the years a couple of times. One did end up being about wanting to find out more about your wife working with you.
Mm-hmm.
But we never got into anything. So, it's kind of falls in the, that it'll be pretty cool. So,
thank you, Cliff.
Yeah, thanks, man. All right.
And then
well,
we're
go
I was just gonna say having Melissa on too. Melissa's a sweetheart. She's
Yeah.
awesome. So that's gonna be an amazing show. I'm pumped.
And if we could talk our wives into getting on here, then
I think Amanda
that'd be awesome. Mandy said she won't, but maybe we can talk her into it. We'll pretend it's not live; it's just pre-recorded.
We'll do like a radio show. Just call her phone randomly, have her on speakerphone.
Yeah,
surprise.
just yeah. We'll just cut her top of her head off, on the video.
Right.
Just
well, thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank y'all. We love you, and y'all have a good rest of the week and weekend. We'll see y'all next week. See you guys.
Cool.
Well, let me give me a second. I'm doing this.
Cool. We're just gonna stare at the camera now. Y'all have fun.
All right. See you later, guys.
Bye.